So we are done creating our users here. We've got about 7 different users here, right? So the next step is to assign licenses to this particular users that you just created. So to do this, you go to billing, purchase services, then you just filter. I want to assign a couple of licenses, so I will just grab, let's say, business standard. I want 25 seats. Sorry. Try this. Again, I will just pause the video real quick so I can complete this. So I'll go ahead and grab business premium as well. So you go to billing, purchase services. We're looking for business premium month to month. Right, so we are not able to try the month-to-month subscription, so you just go for this one right here. So this one as well, I want 25 seats. I'll just go ahead, grab this. So we are done purchasing our licenses. So far, we've gotten the following licenses, that is Microsoft 365 Business Premium, Business Standard, Business Basics, as well as Microsoft 365 Enterprise E5. So here we go, these are the licenses that we just grabbed. Now that we are set with the base licenses, let's get the add-ons that we will need. So in this case, I'm talking about Microsoft 365 Business Voice, Microsoft Teams Phone Standard, and domestic or international calling plan, right? So to do this, again, you go back to billing, purchase services, and then you filter. Let's say add-ons. You want to see all the 45 add-ons. Supposed to be 47 actually. So we are looking for Microsoft 365 Business Voice. You can just still search for Microsoft 365 Business Voice here, US. Right, so the one you may see in your tenant could be different depending on the country. Okay, so here I am going for this, and let's go ahead and grab it. Now you remember when we were talking about the licenses, I indicated that Microsoft 365 Business Voice has 3 services, so it comes in the form of a package. This is what I was trying to talk about. So you can see audio conferencing, domestic calling plan, and phone system. And because you have phone system and domestic calling plan, you do not need to buy an additional add-on when you have this all-in-one add-on. Okay, so you just go ahead and try this as well. Let's go ahead, try this, continue, and we are good to go. Let's grab some additional add-ons. Okay, and also remember, we indicated that you can go for the voice feature separately. Okay, so this time around you can go for Microsoft 365 domestic calling plan. Okay, let's again filter Microsoft 365 domestic calling plan. Let's filter. Okay, show all the 47 add-ons. We're looking for domestic calling plan. You can just actually search for this though. I just want to go through this so you can have a better understanding of it. So let's go to details. So here we go. What we are talking about here is that when you have the Microsoft 365 domestic calling plan, you will be able to make domestic calls. You have at least 3,000 minutes. That is if you are located in the US. So you just go ahead and try this. Try, continue. And then we are done with this as well. Now let's get a phone system license, also as a separate voice add-on. So let's go to billing, purchase services. Before now, we used to have what we call the Microsoft 365 phone system. There has been some recent changes. The name has been changed to Microsoft Teams Phone Standard. That's what we're looking for. Here we go. So before now, this particular add-on here was called Microsoft 365 Phone System, but now it is Microsoft Teams Phone Standard. And the Microsoft 365 Phone System virtual user that we used to have is what has been renamed to Microsoft Teams Phone Standard Virtual User, right? So you just go ahead, we're going to grab this, and as usual, let's check the details of this. Oh, sorry, we'll not be able to try this. Let's check if we can have a different option. So here we go. We have Microsoft Teams Phone Standard Trial. So we can just try this. Start trial. So let's go back to this very particular user's Microsoft Teams app, and let me show you something. So you just go back to the apps, open Microsoft Teams, and this is opening. Right, so this has opened. So you will notice that the user will have the call tab, but then the dial pad will be missing. Okay, the reason the dial pad is missing is because the user has not been enabled for enterprise voice. Right, but then let's go ahead and assign this license, and you see what happened. User is being licensed. Good, so we are good to go. The user has been licensed with Business Premium and Business Voice as an add-on. We're just going to go ahead and we will refresh this page. Now, when you assign the required licenses, in some instances it can take a few minutes. Under normal circumstances, this is supposed to be immediate. So we're just going to, okay, right. So still this has not propagated for the user yet. So let's see. Let's assign licenses to other users as well, whilst the one that was already as licensed propagates.